So it seems like everyone these days is jumping on the Bluetooth earbuds, Bluetooth headphones bandwagon, and Anker would be no different. So these have been out for I think a while now, and I guess really the question about this video is what can you get for 26 bucks as far as Bluetooth headphones go? And so these are the Sound Buds Slim by Anker. They are supposed to be good for workouts, good for things like that. They tout a 7-hour battery life. They supposedly come with an absolute metric ton of earbuds and shapes and sizes and all of that for the actual like plugs or the rubber bits that go on your head. And they're supposedly waterproof, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I mean, they're kind of geared towards a workout or geared towards staying in your ears for a long period of time. So we'll see how that goes. They have about a 33-foot range from the device, allegedly. We'll be testing that, I think. And of course, Anker says playtime varies according to playback content or something like that, which I think means that it might be shorter. These are Bluetooth 4.1, and they have a IPX5 rating for water resistance or waterproofness. So they come in this cool little box. They get an A+ for simplicity. On the back of the box it does say that you get an 18-month warranty, so that's probably pretty good. And like I said, I got these on Amazon for $26. So let's crack them open and see what they look like. I should also mention they're insanely light. I think like, half an ounce or something like that. So the packaging probably weighs more than the headphones themselves. So in the box, let's slide this out. We've got the box. And this little crazy, oh gosh, it just falls out. So you got this, it comes in this cool velour bag, which is very nice. And this actually houses the headphones themselves. Oh, the bag is, you see this? It's like, you remember those slappy wrist bands that you get with, those, I don't know, those slap wristbands? That's what the clasp here is. It's like, yeah, it closes. Okay, so the headphones, they look pretty cool, to be honest with you. Relatively simplistic. They are just connected together as such, and they have these little things to keep them in your ears. You have a built-in microphone. This is also where you charge it, and you have play, pause button, and then volume up and down on the remote itself. So yeah, they're pretty neat. Let's see, does it tell you? Yes, so you can't really see this very well, but it does tell you which one goes in the left and the right ear. So they go like this, which means the headset controls are going to be on your right side. What do you get in the box? You get the tiniest USB cable I've actually ever seen in my life. Look at that thing. That's pretty tiny. And then a whole bunch of earbuds. So these look like probably the largest on there right now. You get some slightly shorter little holders, and then some slightly longer ones than the ones that are on here. And then this other package has, oh gosh, away it goes. Just a metric ton of different sizes of actual rubber things for your ears. So we have really tiny ones, slightly larger, really big, and super huge. You can see all those there. And then we also have a clip, I believe. This should be like a clip to keep it on you. A little cable holder dealie, and a clip to keep it clipped to you. Other things you find in the box: owner's manual, of course, warranty information, and a little card where you can call in for service. Alright, hopefully my head is in range. So now we've got headphones, and I'm just going to leave the stock ones on there for now. We're going to see how this works. In the owner's manual, it tells you sort of how to put them on your head. And you're supposed to take this little guy, this little doodle here, and you're supposed to put that like up around inside your ear so that it grabs a hold of the inner part of your ear up there, like that. And then the other one, same way. Probably also put this behind you. So even with the stock ones, my ears are actually kind of big, so these fit pretty well, but they fall right out. So you'll have to play with probably which ones of these you want on there. These are the mediums. I think they have some ones called the L's, which is the large, and they also have the small for tiny ears. I'll probably end up with the larges, I would imagine. And like I said, the controls go over here. You also have a charge port right there in the headphones. So I guess without further ado, I'm going to try to turn these on, pair them with my phone, tell you what I think about them. Oh man, it has a really cool sound effect when you power it up. We're going to find these on my phone. They literally show up as SoundBuds Slim. Oh, and they make a cute little noise. It says I have 80% battery life. So I'm going to crank some tunes for myself for a few seconds. Give you some initial impressions. They sound pretty good. Let me get some bass in there. Okay, so initial impressions. They're actually pretty good as far as earbuds are concerned. I would have to listen to them a lot longer, but I'm not going to run the video for so long just to give you initial impressions right now. They're good. They're actually pretty comfortable. These are not too heavy, which is good because the batteries and everything are sort of in this whole thing. This is actually a pretty good distance. I'll have to jump on my computer at some point, and probably before this video is done, I'll throw in a segment of me talking through the actual mic. You can also see maybe that there's a tiny blue light right in there. That's your activity light to tell you that they're on. You basically hold the play button to turn them on and off. And it's pretty simple. As far as my thoughts on the earbuds, the sound quality, so far, just playing a couple songs, playing some Glass Animals, which they have some very good audio sort of discrepancies, lots of bass, lots of mids and highs. It's very good for, in my opinion, for testing some sound. Pretty good. The bass obviously isn't quite there unless you really sort of fiddle with the fitment of these in your ears. That's a very important thing with like IEMs, that they need to, you really need to get them in the ear really well. But once you do that, it's actually not too bad, and I like them personally. I think they're great for 20 bucks. These are great, and I think for 26. Sorry, I think that ultimately for $26, wireless Bluetooth headphones that last 8 hours, 7 hours, they're probably excellent, to be honest. I may not feel so bad about breaking them, losing them, dropping them if they're only $26, whereas something like, the $100, $200 headphones, you'd feel pretty bad if you broke them, lost them, destroyed them, whatever. So anyway, that's my initial impressions. Like I said, there'll probably be a short clip after this of me talking through the mic, so you can hear that. But otherwise, so far, so good. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you later. Okay, so now we're actually talking on the microphone for the SoundBuds Slim from Anker. And so far these things have been pretty good. My fiance actually took these to work. She uses them every day and she says they're great. The battery life is about as you would expect, about 7 hours-ish. And they've been pretty much trouble-free. They work. They play music. The range is about right for 33 feet. As long as you're not going through a wall. If you go through a wall or go around a corner, like something like that, it's completely dead. So just keep that in mind. It's about 33 feet as long as you don't go through a wall. And the IEMs themselves actually, because of their ear plug or like rubber plug design, if you get them in your ears right, they have some pretty good sound deadening. Obviously you can't hear much around them. So that's about it. Hopefully the microphone sounds good, and this pretty much concludes the review. I think they've been kind of boring in the sense that they just work and they're cheap and you don't have to worry too much about them if you lose them, break them, whatever. Like, they're not too bad as far as headphones are concerned, especially Bluetooth headphones. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, leave those below.